What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I'm finna do this look, and honestly, like, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I had like a whole different like vision planned out, but then I saw how good my base was looking, and I was like, you know what, I ain't finna do all that because this kind of eats. Like, this face eats, and she did eat. But anyways, I was trying to use certain products that I hadn't been using, like this Essence primer. Like, I love that primer. I've had it for a good amount of time, and I'm basically out because last time I tried to use it, I could barely get anything out. So I need to get a new one, or I'm thinking about trying the Milk Cosmetics like Hydro Grip, because I feel like they're kind of like similar in texture and stuff. The Essence one is just like a lot cheaper, but I know that Milk released, like, I've been looking at it, it's like the Hydro Grip one, but it has like this like shimmer like to it. It's like a glow type thing. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to try that, because I feel like that kind of would eat, especially for like winterish time, because like I feel like right now my skin is a lot drier than it usually is like throughout the year, especially in the summer. Like my skin is oily, let me tell you. But anyways, back to this look. I'm using my Milani concealer. This is not a concealer that I always use, but I'm not gonna lie, after I did this makeup, I was like, oh, I have to use the concealer more, because look at it. Like, and I know y'all are just looking at me carve out like my eyebrows right now, but I feel like I knew then with that like half like blonde brow, I feel like I should have known then that I was gonna pop off, because I love me a blonde brow. Like, I don't know what it is, but like it just eats. And I would bleach my eyebrows, but I feel like one, it would take my eyebrows so long to like go back to like black. And I'm sorry, like, I know that if I bleach them, I'm gonna look crazy. I'm gonna have to actually do my like brows 24/7, because when they start looking like salt and pepper, like, this is not gonna be the vibe. This is not gonna be the vibe, and the kids gonna be checking me. So But anyways, I redid my eyebrow slit. You don't even see it here, but I wanted to make it look a little bit crispier, because it makes it 10 times easier when I'm doing my brows. Because if I haven't like, you know, touched up like my eyebrow slit, I'm not gonna lie, it's like layers of hair like over that area, especially if I'm trying to put like gems in my like eyebrow slit. Like, it's really hard when like I haven't like, you know, done my little maintenance routine or whatever. But anyways, I'm basically just trying this r.e.m beauty palette, because I've been thinking about this palette for like over a year. Like, I knew I wanted to try it because one is called Principessa, and if you don't know, I took Italian in college. I took like 3 different Italian classes, and I slick wanted to change it into my well, I wanted to make it a double minor for my for me. But anyways, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm just like, I know that Italy, you know, they got a lot of racist people up there. Like, I know how they act even towards like, you know, other Italians if they from the north or the south, or, you know, stuff like that. But it's just like, I don't know, I feel like it's because Italy like is warm, it's cute and stuff. Like, it's a very much walking city, and it's by the water. I love the water, especially the ocean. Like, if I could float in the ocean 24/7, I would. Like, and it's so crazy because like, I understand that it's a lot of shit up in the ocean, and I feel like people be acting like I'm ignoring that. No, I know it's a lot of shit up in the ocean, and you know, it's probably some shit that we don't know about up in the ocean, you feel me? So it's like, I love the ocean, I love being in the ocean, but I also respect the ocean. I ain't finna go and do no crazy shit. Like, I'm not trying to go and like explore the deepest. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? First off, I know that the movies about all them different creatures and stuff, no, like I know I'm never after a mermaid, but unless I got some little special protection, hell no. Nope. No. Like, unless I had some superpower or some shit, even then I would be like, you know what, I need to be in the ship, because nothing's finna touch me. Like, them crazy looking at this fish, hell no, I would probably have a heart attack. I would be like, oh no, ma'am. And the gag is, I want to go like snorkeling, even though I'm not the best swimmer. I'm not the worst swimmer. Like, I can do a little tutu if I need to, but I don't know why I just did that. But I can swim if I needed to, but I need to know how to swim better, because I want to go snorkeling. Because I just feel like, I don't know, I just want to see like the life like in the water, because, you know, I've swam like in Mexico, Gulf of Mexico, like, you know, Biloxi, stuff like that. Like, so I haven't been like, and I think Florida too. I don't even remember. But yeah, I was swimming in Florida. But I don't know, I've always loved the ocean and like the water and stuff. You know, it doesn't help that I'm named Ariel and I'm a whole Pisces. Like, you know, I just live up to, you know, basically the brand that I am. But anyways, I'm over here just yapping, and I'm not gonna talk about this look, but look how crisp the brow is. And this was like the first time I tried the Pat McGrath foundation. I think maybe the first or the second time. And this time I was like, oh yes, like just a technique I did, like just to like, because first off, it's a more liquidy base, if that makes sense. Like it's not like as creamy as like other foundations, so I like to like put it on like the little hand palette I have from the NARS BB, like the way you stick to your hand. I like to put it on there first and then like tap a little bit and then do it that way, because I feel like it helps, you know, just make the base look a little bit smoother. And not gonna lie, like I used this foundation again the other day for Christmas and it ate, like it really does. So I would definitely be using this foundation more, especially for like special events and stuff. But I'm going back in with the Milani concealer, and when I was like doing the Milani concealer, I realized that this concealer isn't like crazy like light for my face. Like I feel like it's like, in comparison to like my skin tone, it's like a shade or two, and I like it a little bit brighter. So that's why you see me adding this the NARS BB Lift and Flex concealer, because I knew this concealer, like I wouldn't just put this concealer on my face, like but to add it to that concealer, I feel like it helps, you know, just give it a little bit more dimension. But now I'm using this like bronze stick from Made by Mitchell, and this stick is like warm, and I actually have it in the what's it called, the curve case. I have it in a deep one, but I don't know why, like it just hits different like as like a contour stick. But it's definitely more red in tone, which I kind of like, because I like my bronzer slash contour to be a little bit more red, because I feel like it just warms up my face and it just looks a little bit better. I really don't like gray tone stuff or like cool tone stuff when it comes to my face. Like I've tried it, I ain't messing with it. Like it's not the vibe. If I can do warm, I'm gonna do warm. And I just always go back in with my foundation brush after like I do my concealer, like my brightening concealer, and when I do like my bronzer slash contour, because I want to try to create it a more like seamless blend, if that makes sense. So I know I actually like this spray from r.e.m Beauty. It's a what's it called? Oh, it's Mist Thing. It's like a hydrating spray, but I like to use it during like the makeup process, because I want my skin to like not dry out as fast. And then also I feel like it helps just like melt everything in place. And I'm just doing my setting powder. If you hear some grunting and stuff, it's my big old baby Shadow. He wants my attention. He's like so spoiled. But I love him so much. He's a big old boy. It's crazy though, because this man is like humongous. Like I don't know if y'all want to see him more, just let me know. But he's literally like, he's almost 180 pounds. That's crazy. That's really wild. Like, and everyone's like, you have a horse, and I'm like, I do. Like, I'm not denying that I have a whole horse that lives like with me. And it's crazy, because you could not have told me I was gonna have a great day. Like, that's really crazy. I feel like life is really crazy. And I sit back and look at where I am in life, I'm just like, how in the world did I get here? Like, I know how I got here, but you just look around and you're like, this is definitely not what I planned for my life. Like, I'm not mad. I'm just like, you could not have told me this. Like, you could tell me this in college, I would be like, what are you talking about? Like, that don't sound right. You couldn't tell me that, especially in high school. I would be like, girl, what is you talking about? Like, no ma'am, no ma'am. But anyways, look how seamless and blended and smooth this look. Oh, and by the way, I always do my eyeshadow that I do like the same technique I do with both my eyes. I do it underneath my eyes, just to like create like, once again, a more seamless transition. And plus I have like creases underneath my eye, and I feel like it helps like the area crease, or not crease as much, if I just do my eyeshadow down there and just not the concealer and setting and stuff, because I feel like I crease more when it's just like concealer and like setting powder over there. But also like I don't like the look. Like, I always have to put like a shadow stick or something, like I have to do this even if I don't have any eyeshadow on, because I feel like it doesn't look right if I don't do it. I don't know, I guess it's just, I've been doing this for so long that's like And now I'm taking my lash liqueur from Made by Mitchell, and I like this brush for my bottom lashes specifically, because it's a really, really like small thin brush, and I don't have any other ones that are like this thin. So I feel like it helps like, you know, make my lash process or like my lash application a little bit, you know, neater, because baby, I put that mascara on and it's messy and I don't even care, because I feel like it's vibes. But anyways, I'm going in with my Vision Flush like blushes from the NARS Beauty, and I usually don't wear red blushes, but like I kind of love red blushes, especially for this time of the year. They eat, and I like the pigmentation in these. You don't need a lot, but you know, I'm a blush girly. Like, I will put so much blush on, like, I don't know, it's just a vibe. It just adds to it. it just adds to it. And you could not have told me a couple years ago that I would be a blush girly because I never really wore blush. But I also feel like most of the blushes that were released when I was first started getting into makeup or like my high school experience, like early college, a lot of like companies were at that point where it's like people were pushing for inclusivity. And you know, it feels good to see where the makeup like world is right now. There are still some people who act the fool, of course, because I don't know, they just do that. But anyways, I feel like it's a lot easier to get like blushes that like, I don't know, show up on my skin tone now, especially at like drugstores or just like, you know, the most popular like in-store places. Because I remember like going to Walmart or going to like Walgreens or whatever and trying to look for makeup. There was like nothing anywhere near my skin tone, and I don't have like the deepest like skin. I don't. And this was crazy to me because I still can't even find my shade in certain foundations, and I'm just like, that's really crazy. Like, we too far in, y'all. Like, get it together. Please, 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 please. But anyways, this is one of the blushes I got from Made by Mitchell, and I like her because I really do love like a golden, like bronzy highlight. Like, it just eats, especially on my skin tone. It eats with a warm eye. Yeah. And I'm just drawing my moles back on. I drew a couple extra ones on, so you know, don't beat me up. But I just feel like some looks like you just need a little extra, a little, you know, razzle dazzle or whatever. But I'm taking my Black Moon Cosmetics liquid lipsticks, and I actually really like their liquid lipsticks. I have a couple different colors from them, and I have some more like, you know, crazier. When I say crazier, like not traditional like lip colors. Like I have like this yellowish color and like a green one, and I'm cool with wearing crazy lipsticks because, baby, let me tell y'all, I feel like my looks back in like high school and stuff, or even like early college, like I was really like doing whatever and did not care. And I mean, I feel like I'm doing whatever and don't care now, but it's like, look at the history. Of course I do these crazy ass looks. But I sprayed my face again, and then I'm putting on these lashes. These are from Plushy Lash. I love, 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 love Plushy Lash. One, because like I have smaller eyes, and I feel like these lashes, like, they give me like volume and like the look I'm going for, but they don't like cover up my entire eye space. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was, you know, that 25 mil girl. Like I had them humongous lashes on. Like that was literally me. But I feel like these just like, they fit my face more and they fit the vibe more. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this look. And if y'all have any like ideas that y'all want me to do or any looks y'all want me to do, please let me know. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Bye.